Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Fortnite Battle Royale, and I wanted to share with you guys how to complete the challenge, use the Brute in different matches as quickly and easily as possible. Now, to complete this challenge, all you have to do is use the Brute robot in 5 different games, and it's much easier than a lot of people think it is. I noticed that a lot of people have been struggling trying to get into the robot, and I want to share with you guys what you can do to make this much easier on yourself, and you can knock this out pretty quick. So the first thing I would recommend doing is playing Team Rumble. I think that this is so much better of a game mode to try to complete these challenges in. First of all, when you're playing solos, duos, or squads, obviously there's 99 other players in the game that are most likely going to be trying to do the exact same challenge you are, or just to get in the Brute, so you're already competing with a lot more people. Whereas if you're playing Team Rumble, there's only 40 in the game, half of which are your teammates. So it's already easier when it comes to numbers. Another thing that's great is when you're playing standard Fortnite, there's only one bus. So everyone is going to have the same opportunity to get to the first Brute when the bus starts moving. Whereas if you're playing Team Rumble, there's 2 bus paths, which is going to split up half the people. So obviously there's 20 people on one bus, 20 on the other. If the first Brute is coming in your direction, now we've already cut that number in half. So now we're down to 19 other players. If you're missing a few, maybe you're down to 17 other players that are going to be competing to get into that first Brute, which is going to be 100 times easier than trying to compete with like 90 other players. So having to go against maybe 17 to against maybe 80 or 90, obviously Team Rumble is going to be the best way to go. I would recommend doing this at the very beginning of the game. Obviously, there's a couple different Brutes that land. I think in the first game that I ever played, I saw like 6 of them. I'm not sure how often the spawns are, but going for the very first one on the map is definitely the best way to go. Playing Team Rumble, not jumping off the bus immediately, waiting until you see the Brute spawn, and then jump out and kind of fly in that direction. That's what I did. You guys saw in this gameplay. It was very easy to do, but going after them at the very beginning of the game is the best way to do this. You can knock out some of the other challenges pretty quick too if you're lucky enough to get in one. But yeah, beginning of the game, Team Rumble, easiest ways to knock out this challenge. I would just get in the Brute, get the challenge where it pops up on the screen, leave the game, restart, do it again. If you're at the beginning of the game and the Brute is really far away and you know there's no shot you can get to it, one thing you can do is you can just restart the game. You just back out and find another lobby. It might be quicker than waiting for more to spawn in the map and trying to fight to get to those. So again, going for that first one is always generally the best way to do this. But if you guys have any problems or have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to try and help some of you guys out. You guys can also reach me on Twitter, Instagram, @DylanFro. Links to all that is down in the description. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.